Welcome to another episode of the High Value Agent Podcast, where we inspire people to create a better life through real estate. And I want to break down for you guys how the top 1% of real estate agents build their business. If you want to know the secret, I got it for you. So don't look any further. I'm going to unpack this, and this is going to be straight to the point, short and sweet. So get your pen and pad ready. All right. So, how do the top 1% build their business? The same 1% who year over year over year, you see them increasing their clientele, increasing their wealth. Um, how are they able to do that consistently? And it comes down to two words. Two words. Hard work. There it is. Hard work. Like, the reason why the winners win is because the winners understand what hard work is and they do it. Okay. They are consistently doing the thing, which is their hard work. And here's the thing, some of you, including myself, at some point thought we were working hard. And the reality is, we actually weren't working hard because we didn't even know what the heck it meant. Let me share a story with you. I, for years, thought that I was a hard worker until one thing happened. I started to increase the type of people that I would associate myself with. I was thankfully, and God bless me, to be able to connect with people who were winning at a higher level, like the people that were winning and doing the things that I wanted to also do, but I wasn't there yet. And the people that I would try to impress on a daily basis, those people weren't really working hard. The people that were operating at a higher level, they were winning at a higher level. When I was able to see them work, that was when I was able to step back and say, okay, what I considered work isn't actually work. My expectations were reset. Okay. Let me break it down further. The definition of hard work is effort times time times focus and persistence times purpose. Okay. So let's unpack it. You got effort, right? How much energy are you putting in? And you should rank yourself or rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. How much effort are you putting in? How much energy are you putting in to the task? Okay. And then time. How many hours are you spending on the activities or on the task? So you got now effort, and then you have time, but then also you have focus. Focus. How concentrated are you when you are doing the thing, when you're doing the task? Okay. Is it intentional? And again, rate yourself again from 1 to 10, from 1 to 10. And then your persistence in doing it, because some of us have a very high output in the beginning, maybe for like a week, and then we get bored with it, and then we stop doing the work. Where actually, after that 1 week, when it becomes boring, that's when the work begins. So, how persistent are you? And are you able to push through the challenges that you're going to encounter as you're doing the thing? Okay. So, when I was able to see the people that I was trying to oppress, not the people closest to me, the people closest to my goals, when I was able to see them do the work, my expectations were completely shattered and I had to reset them. And I said to myself, damn it, Antoine, you ain't working. You're not working. And again, we're talking about the top 1%. And this was a couple years ago. So when I was able to then apply that to my approach, that was when I personally started seeing immense growth. Okay. Immense growth. And then the same people that I was trying to impress, they kept growing as well. Right. So I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, do I even understand? Well, now you probably have heard what hard work actually means. Do I consistently put in the hard work like the 1% do? Okay. I think a lot of us, through our environments coming up, through our sphere of influence, we're taught, okay, that hard work is putting in long hours or breaking a sweat. Um, and that's just not it. There's more to it. There's more to it. Okay. It's about being intentional and then taking the meaningful steps that you need to take towards your goals or your commitments. So take a moment and think about the people you're trying to impress. The people that you're trying to impress are these people that have what you want? Are these people that have what you want? And then if it's yes, I really want you, if you have the opportunity to, I want you to analyze the work that they put in. And it doesn't mean you have to be there physically with them. Like in maybe the person that you want to impress is someone that is across the country, right? And you connect via social media platforms or via phone, it doesn't matter. But if you see that person consistently showing up, whether it's going to the gym, showing up and doing the work at the office, making the calls consistently, and you have actual validation that that work is being executed, and you see that and you're like, wow, that guy works a lot or that girl works a lot. I'm here to tell you that is the right person you want to impress. So now, in order to impress them, you need to outwork them. That is what is impressive, right? There was something that I heard before. It was if you want to impress millionaires and people that are extremely successful, you impress them by outworking them. If you want to impress people who are not as successful, you want to outspend them. Okay. So, how do the top 1% build their business? The secret is hard work, y'all, and really understanding what hard work is. And then once you understand, do it, do the work. What are the activities that you need to do as a real estate agent? And this is across all industries. It doesn't have to be real estate. It can be anything. What is the core or what are the core activities that you need to do that moves the needle forward? Okay, your core activities. And real estate is very simple. And it really just depends on the position you're playing, right? Like if you're an agent versus if you're a team leader versus if you're an admin or you're on the support team or you're in operations. It really just depends. What is that core activity or those core activities that you get the most return on your time, the most return on your investment, which is your time. And once you identify that, then you consistently execute on it and get very clear on your minimum standard of activity that is required daily. Like, for example, let's say a real estate agent, the beginning of the new year, right? And you have big goals to make 2025 the best year ever. With that being said, you have an income goal, you have the reason why you want to hit that income, and now you should have a business plan, right? That's going to help your GPS, that's going to help you hit that goal at the end of the year. You got that all in place. So you have the goal that you have to hit on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, right? But then there's another number, right? Let's say conversations per day that you need, that if you hit these conversations per day, and you stack the days and you stack the weeks and you stack the months, you will hit your income goal. That's one number. But then there's another number that we don't talk about. That is your minimum standard. What is your minimum standard number? Like if you have to hit 25 conversations a week, which is pretty damn low, if you need to hit 25 conversations a week, that's 5 a day, assuming you're going to work 5 days, right? Okay? You're going to prospect 5 days. You're going to work 5 days to get those 5 conversations a day. Awesome. Cool. But what is your minimum standard? Because if the 5 per day or the 25 per week helps you hit your income goal of 100,000, well, what is the minimum number that you need to hit? No matter what, I won't stop working until I hit this number. I got a number I'm shooting for, but then I got the number that I just cannot go below. Identify that number. Maybe it's 3, maybe it's 2. The top 1% who are building their business year over year over year, despite what the hell is happening in the market, they're very clear on the minimum standard of activity. So what's yours, right? And then with that, again, with the hard work, effort, time, focus, persistence. Effort, time, focus, persistence. And purpose too. Like how clear and meaningful is your goal? That's hard work. Here, I'm going to do this and then we're going to wrap it up. Here's an exercise for you. And I'm just here to support you. That's all. That's all I want to do. I want to see you win. I want you to have fulfillment in your career. I want your career to be a blessing, not a burden. Don't listen to what the negative environments that maybe you're a part of purport on a daily basis that, oh, you work too hard, or oh, you don't need a prospect. Don't listen to that. Unless you want what they got. Do you want what they got? Well, cool. Listen to their advice. But if you don't want what they got, then don't listen to their advice. Feel me? I'm here to support you by telling you telling you the reality of what it takes to be top 1% or to be in a business that's a blessing, not a burden, to be able to grow. Because through that growth, through that progress is success. That's where the fulfillment comes from, is when you're not stagnant. Okay. You're making things happen in your life. Real estate is just a vehicle. Okay. I want to see you win. But here's the exercise that should support you further. Write down on a piece of paper, write down hard work equals effort times time times focus plus persistence times purpose. So write next to effort, and then you can write that at the very top, and then under it, you could put effort, time, focus, persistence, purpose, and just write that under each other. So effort, and then under that time, and then under that focus, under that persistence, and then lastly, purpose. And then next to each word, you're going to grade yourself every day, every work day, on a scale of 0 to 10. Let's do 0 to 10. Okay. If you're not an 8 or 9 or 10, what are we doing? Should be a 10 every day. If you are not an 8 or 9, let's just forget that. You know what? Let's just say if you're not a 10, I just want you to know you cheated your future self. You cheated yourself. In each one, grade yourself every single day and keep track of it. Make it a journal and keep track of it. In the days where you get 10s all the way down, what did you do that day that caused that outcome? That caused that outcome. And I want you to, whatever that process that you took, right? Whether it was, oh, I woke up early that day, I went to the gym, I put better foods in my body, I listened to podcasts instead of listening to music or watching the news. I did this, did this, I went to bed on time. Like whatever it was, that is your new process to repeat daily successful actions. That is your process. And stay attached to the process that got you your desired result. Don't be attached to the outcome or the result. I want you to identify the process that you took and attach to that. That is your new daily process to get the result that you want, and stack the days that you need to stack to get what you want at the end of the year. Now, this is where we part ways, and you have to make a decision after listening to this. Am I committed to doing it? If I could be there to support you from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, I wish if I was possible, I would do it, which I kind of can. You just listen to the podcast again, right? Hopefully, I can give you the energy you need to do what you need to do. But this is on you. You got to do the work. You got to commit. Okay. And commitment is defined by the result. Did it get done? Commitment is also elimination of all other options. So it doesn't get done unless you commit to doing it. Okay. Okay, y'all. This was on my mind. It was on my heart. I wanted to share it with you guys because 2025 and beyond, there's going to be so many opportunities available for the people who want it, who want to capture, who wants to grow. The opportunities are going to be there. You don't need to wait on the market. You don't need to go wait on something crazy to happen, right? Go make it happen. Okay? Go make it happen. All right, y'all. Hope this is valuable. I know it was valuable, actually. Like, comment, subscribe to the podcast. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on iTunes, Spotify, you know what to do. Okay? Give us feedback. All right? And by the way, if you have questions, if you need additional support, reach out to me. I'm here to support you. All right? I want to see y'all win. Y'all stay safe, do the work, be strong. Peace.